Happened here? What happened? I miss all of that. I miss it. It was like my best friend. So, Drew told me to make this series called NASCAR WTF Moments. So I decided to make the series called NASCAR WTF Moments, where I take do some moments from the weekend and stuff. So here's some stuff. Now, the Iowa truck race, I didn't actually watch it, but I do know that the last place finisher's son won. The guy who always finishes last place in the cup races, yeah, his son ended up winning the race. He's only 53 years old. The last time he raced was in the 2015 Fools of Honor Quick Trip 500. We don't miss you at all. Also, why does the crash that happens after the race get more attention than the actual winner? Like, it wasn't even that big. Also, why does John Hunter Nemechek decide to do burnouts while there's a crash happening? Like, it just happened. We're gonna get confused from your smoke and the crash's smoke. Please, just, don't. In the Xfinity race at Iowa, one of the most unfortunate things is that the only young racer who is energetic and we thought was good ends up crashing every week. Kyle Benjamin ended up crashing. Ty Majeski, who was also involved in that crash, he was sponsoring iRacing, and now if you're gonna be sponsoring iRacing, you gotta expect for young little kids that are idiots to just crash into you. It's gonna happen. In other news, Sam Hornish Jr. got confused between the race that he wished he was racing and the race that he was actually racing. He hasn't been in a cup car for a few years, so why are you even getting confused? See, Christopher Bell was leading pretty much all night and ended up getting taken out because of two nose pickers racing for 69th place, and this is exactly why we need to bring back the blue flag with a diagonal yellow stripe. You can't be freaking wrecking people who are leaders because you're racing for nothing. And William Byron ended up winning thanks to the cup drivers not being there. They don't have a place in that series, and just like how I don't have a place on this world.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
He won thanks to them not being there. In Sonoma, Dale Jr. got awarded something which is kind of not good because the racetrack, he's cost them so much money to the racetrack because of all the crashes he's had, and has costed the racetrack so many fans because they don't want to show up because Junior's not going to win. So I'm not even sure why they're awarding him something, like giving him back to all the stuff that they've taken away. It also sucks that more crashes happen in qualifying and practice than in the actual main event. That you're not going to get viewers. That's not how you're going to go about getting viewers. They say that you need 4 tires, an engine, and a steering wheel to race at a NASCAR race car. Well, I guess you only need 2 tires at Sonoma to race in NASCAR. Please put a visor cam on someone who actually has a chance. It'd be really cool to see Kyle Busch do his bow in first person, or Carl Edwards.
I will remember you.
Do a backflip in first person. That'd be pretty cool. Remember how I said that Junior costs Sonoma fans? You're welcome.
This is him into Danica, turns her around.
And that's the caution flag.
And she, bam. Man, backs right into Stenhouse.
Sure, Stenhouse thought she would lock it down and keep it up. But not that you have that much control when your car's out doing what hers is doing, but I know that's what he thought was going to happen. Gosh, that was a hard lick.
Legend says that they're both sleeping on the couch from their lengthy punishments. Because the bed has been empty for a while, but, from the last time that each other have wrecked each other, they got put on the couch, then, the other person gets put on the couch, so they both have the punishment at the same time. Bed's just been empty. I could go in there and sleep for about a good few months. I assume NASCAR still hasn't got the message that we're just gonna kill drivers if we don't get safer barriers in these tracks. They haven't learned their lesson yet. Well, I guess that people went to Outback on Monday for their Bloomin' Onion after Kevin Harvick finished in the top 10. And after the race, Clint Boyer ended up saying, we need a big win, and yeah, you do. You're right. Sam for NASCAR president. Please, I can make it a better sport, because I actually know my stuff. I do. I really do.